So the Classlete team pulled up to interview a few of the standouts from Football Ontario's Red and Black Weekend showcase in London, Ontario, at the Western University home of the Western Mustangs, where many greats have graced the football field and made a name for themselves. Classlete Chris pulled up to see which one of these athletes are looking to show out in this showcase, impress the scouts, put their name on the map, and maybe, just maybe, come out of here with their own Classlete sports card or poster. Let's find out.
I gotta keep doing my thing, I got nothing to lose and I'm in it to win. Hey man, what's your GPA? If it's like mine, it's looking pretty sweet today. You got me feeling like a Classlete today. I said you got me feeling like a Classlete today.
Yeah, Classlete. Yeah, Classlete.
3, 2, 1. All right, so here with
Chase Judge.
Chase Judge. You got one of the dopest names here. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So what's your position and what age are you?
So I'm 17 years old, born in 2006, and I play receiver.
You're a wideout. Okay. So you're the guy that catches the passes and gets cracked in the ribs.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, right? Just like I did back in my day. Cool. So a couple questions for you, man. What time did your alarm clock go off this morning?
5:30.
5:30. Now, is that typically the time that your alarm clock goes off?
Maybe like an hour after on normal school days. Some days I get it less time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's your early bird.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm not an early bird at all. I'll just get up to lift sometimes.
The early bird gets the worm. That's the motto here, right? Walk me through, like, what does life look like on a typical day of an athlete for yourself? Like, from A to Z. From the time you wake up and the time you go to bed, what does that look like?
So, usually when I wake up, I lift in the mornings. I will go to school from about around 8 till 2 o'clock. And I'll have track practice right after school. Those are always long. I'll come home, have some studying time, some homework, and we'll finish it with football practice.
So you do both football and track and field. That's what I caught. So you're a duo athlete.
Yes.
And what event do you do in track and field?
Sprints, I do the 1 and 2.
100 and the 200. Yeah. This guy, what's your 40 size?
40, like a 4 or 5.
4 or 5? Okay. I like it. So talk to me about this, right? Being an athlete is not just about what you do on the field of play, but it's also what you do off the field of play, right? So what's your GPA like? And don't lie to me, because your kids are, I mean, your parents are probably watching, right? So what's your GPA? 4.0. You promise? Shake on it.
I can show you.
All right, my man. So I'm going to test your academic inclination here, right?
Okay.
What does NIL stand for? NIL.
See, I know what it is. Like, it's pretty much the way college athletes get paid now, but I don't know what it stands for.
So you're right, because you're on the right. You're thinking along the same lines, right? So you're kind of there, right? But it stands for name, image, and likeness. Name, image, and likeness, right? It's something that you should probably definitely seize, because it'll be a good opportunity to kind of put your name out there, right? So definitely. I gotta ask you this: if you can give up one, just one. Or actually, if you had to choose one, what would you choose? Would it be girls, football, or your phone? So you give up football, above and beyond girls and everything else.
Sorry, no, like I take football at all.
Okay.
So I give up girls.
You give up girls.
Yeah.
Okay, good man. What's your favorite celebrity crush? Gotta ask that question.
Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush.
Zendaya.
So I guess you watched that show Euphoria. Okay. All right. Is it good or bad to be in a relationship during the season? Help me understand that. From your perspective. Never been in a relationship. Okay, all right, my man. And let me ask you this, a couple last questions before we're done. Really appreciate your time. What do you probably struggle with the most in terms of balancing both school, sports, and your social life? What's probably the most problematic for you?
My social life.
Your social life?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm way too focused on football and school and all that.
Yeah.
I don't hang out with people.
Right.
Like I need to be more social. I know that.
He needs to be more social. I think most athletes feel that way, right? So all good. What's the hardest part about trying to put your name on the map and trying to get recruited in this day and age?
Especially in Canada, like nobody looks like it.
Yeah.
Like we need some sort of platform, format to like get coaches in.
Yeah.
It's just not existing right now. It doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't, and I think platforms like this. Shout out to Football Ontario for providing a showcase like this for the Red and Black Weekend for sure. And last question, got for you, man. You've been great. What advice would you give an athlete that is looking to kind of put themselves out there, going to a showcase like this, maybe nervous, Obviously, you probably just went through a wonderful practice. What's some advice you probably want to give someone else that's looking and kind of going to a showcase like this?
I would say just be confident. Like, you're here for a reason. You know, these coaches have handpicked these athletes to be out here. So, like I said, you're here for a reason. It's time to show out. Just be confident.
Be confident, show out.
Yeah, Classlete. Yeah, Classlete.